Hey guys, David back with another cryptocurrency update. I don't know what happened yesterday, but we kind of went viral. I mean, not really viral, but we got over 1,400 views and I think over 82 subscribers in yesterday's video. It went kind of crazy. Seriously, thank you guys. I think that's what happens if you mention Bearable Guy or the Riddler in your title. You just kind of get inflow of curious people. So thank you guys so much. Today's video has a topic. Okay, one of you guys in a couple of videos ago had commented about Susie from Esoteric Trading, and I up until this point have not watched any of Susie's videos, not for any particular reason, but one of them popped into my feed last night, so I clicked it. This would be the first video of hers that I clicked, and she was in the bottom corner of the screen in like a back, you know, some kind of cartoony looking red cover, and it seemed like she was really upset, and I didn't quite understand what was going on. I looked at her subscriber count. She has 10,000 subscribers, and she quickly mentions those 10,000 subscribers. She started a Kickstarter campaign that I think out of her 10,000 subscribers, she said she got 6 or 7 people to donate to her cause. Now, I've tried not to make this channel about money or receiving donations. Now, any person's YouTube channel that's under 1,000 subscribers is considered a non-monetized channel. So if you guys know this, that anytime somebody you're following gets to 1,000 subscribers, they then have the opportunity to monetize their channel to where Google and the AdSense will run leads over your videos. Okay, so I almost think that with her being so upset, it's almost like she's, I don't know if she's claiming, I don't know how she's acquired all 10,000 of these subscribers. I'm not sure if at any point there was cattling or, you know, subscription purchases going on. I don't know how everybody gets organically or not organically to the subscriber counts they get to. Like we saw yesterday with 80 new subscribers to this channel. That's insane. I mean, that's not ever something that I would expect, right? Therefore, if I was to be putting out something where we were requesting some kind of like, okay, so here's going to be the project, is that I want to start a don't skip click ad campaign, okay? Where if you watch a YouTuber's videos and an ad pops up, don't skip it, click it, okay? Do everything you can to utilize these Google advertising dollars for what they are, because if you don't click the ad, if the commercial pops up in front of you and you don't click it, it's basically free advertising, okay? Meaning that the person who's producing the content that you're watching is receiving no benefit from using the commercial. The company that's producing the commercial is receiving all of the benefit because it puts product placement and subliminal messaging in front of you so that as the holidays run nearer, you're more susceptible to purchasing that product or going to this resort or trading with this exchange. So that's we got to start it. Do the hashtag clip it, don't skip it. Click it, don't skip it. Okay, that's going to be really important for us. So anybody who's monetized will then actually start making a bit of money from these YouTube ad dollars, and you won't actually have to be donating money on Patreon or sending them XRP to their wallets or supporting them through Tipbot, even though all of those things are great to do, okay? But today's video is going to be about the 2008 stock market crash, okay, and subsequent rise since then. In 2008, when the housing market fell out, from that point, from the birth of cryptocurrency, basically from when Satoshi put out the white paper for Bitcoin in 2009, I believe, as everything in the economy was starting to settle down at the bottom, okay, Bitcoin came out, stock markets, dollars, housing, everything started to rise, okay? So over the last 11 years, every asset class that anybody that you know of that's invested in has been on a cataclysmic tear up, okay? The question is why? Why after the biggest collapse ever did nothing actually change, okay? So you have to kind of look at what quantitative easing is, right? So QE is just basically pushing the go button on the printing presses, okay? So they pushed the go button and didn't stop. Just kept printing money and printing money and printing money. If you were to pull up charts from every asset class over the last 11 years, every single one of them is literally gonna look identical. It's gonna just look like this, okay? Now, if you were to open up that same chart for, let's say, a gold or a silver, okay? Look at the same chart over that same time frame and tell me if you see a difference. I'm not going to tell you what the difference is, because those of you who are curious to know that during the same exact time that everything crashed together, housing, stocks, dollar, crypto didn't exist, but silver, gold, everything fell, right? Then as soon as that started to settle, it all rose and has not stopped rising since 2008, okay? Which means we're now in the 11th year. We're in what I'm considering the final hour of the swan song of the pretend recovery that we had from 2008, which is the benefit of being invested in cryptocurrency, okay? Some cryptos, because there's a lot of BS cryptocurrencies out there, no question. Because if you pull up in regards to the silver and gold charts that I'm telling you to pull up and look and compare to stock markets and compare to dollar charts and compare to housing charts especially, okay? Housing values right now are over the peak that they were at the peak before the housing bubble. Try to understand what I just said. The bubble that caused the bursting in 2008 is bigger now. Okay? There's more of a problem. The mortgages that the Federal Reserve bought back during that recession are going to hit the market soon. And there's going to be way more properties hitting the market than there's going to be buyers. So there's going to be a flip in the way the housing market is acting. Trust me. Or don't trust me, whatever. Okay, so the pressure in the cryptocurrency market has been released multiple times. I mean, hugely released. That's why everybody says it's like, if you look at the charts for Bitcoin, you could actually track the booms and the busts. Okay, they're charting for the most part higher highs and higher lows, which means every time we see one of those moments where Bitcoin booms and then busts, it tries not to bust lower than the place that it started the boom from. So we have to keep our eye on that, as we've now kind of plateaued, I believe, below that. So we're in a new space. We're in a new time for crypto, for everything. It is going to be crazy, the ride that we're going to go on. No matter what you're invested in, it's going to be really intense. Okay, whether it's the stock market or cryptos or precious metals or housing, however you protect your wealth or preserve your asset, it's going to get interesting. So everybody discusses diversity. You must be diversified. You have to have your assets set in different places. You can't just be locked into one thing. And if you are, then you must really know that that one thing is going to work. Like, we know XRP, or we think XRP, whatever. If it does, if it doesn't. We took our chance. If I time warped you back to 95 and I offered you Google and Amazon and Apple stocks at nut costs, and you didn't want to go back and you didn't want to have your opportunity to own those stocks, you, my friend, are not somebody that I want to do business with, okay? Because we are risk takers. We are not afraid of the volatility, okay? We're running into this market head first, and they're not going to scare us with the downs, and they're definitely not going to take it from us on the ups. Somebody in one of my comments yesterday said, they actually commented it this morning, they said that if it just instantly rises, that people are gonna sell out so fast. so fast. Okay, first of all, it's not just going to instantly rise. Okay, I don't believe that that's going to be just a snap into $50, meaning that we're going to go from 37 cents to $50. Okay, because yeah, if that does happen, like this person said, people are going to sell out instantaneously. I have a plan. If you guys don't think that these people and Thinking Crypto and DAI and DM Logic and Alex Cobb and CKJ and all of us XRP fanatics, if you don't think that there's like an exit strategy or some tier of comfort, or okay, we invested X and we're down X, okay, because I can definitely tell you I am not up, okay. My investment has not worked out into XRP as of this point. The only reason it's worked out is because I'm not selling. That's the only reason it's going to work out, is because I believe in the technology and the future of the product, okay? So that's kind of what it is. And the use cases, okay? Maybe not by you, but the use cases are there. Cryptocurrency is ready to flourish. Okay, we're ready to advance this whole economy of value, sending and receiving an asset, transferring value across borders within the snap of a finger. It's there. It's happening. What, you just need, you need to feel more comfortable able to go buy your bread? Go buy your bread. Get your Wirex card. I was on the Wirex website this morning, and strangely enough, Wirex is an amazing system, which is like feeless and, you know, borderless for that matter. And it's just like Visa, supported by Visa, anywhere Visa is accepted. But in the United States, you have to pay a 28-cent per electronic point of sale and point of sale transaction. So, you know, that is a little interesting to see. But anyway, so yeah, we got to kind of be ready for it, because the crypto market mentality is coming full circle. It really is, okay? If you think about the investors who bailed out in the beginning of the fall, you know, they are not only willing to come back in, but I believe, just like the warped traditional investor mind, they're waiting for it to go back up, okay? Because just like a lemming, and I'm sitting here in front of a beautiful mountain, right? Oh, there you go. Look, it went in focus. That's cool. Just like this mountain behind me, just like a lemming, a circle of lemmings, a team of lemmings. If one runs towards the cliff, they're all going, okay? That's kind of the mentality of the traditional investor. And I think a good majority of some technologically savvy traditional investors took their leap into cryptocurrency with us in January and in late December, when all of this craziness started, okay? And like we said yesterday, if all of these companies didn't really put the halt on trading, and like Tony from Thinking Crypto says, we have no idea where this market could have gone, okay? It could have literally not stopped then. So I think it was an interesting scenario that everything closed, all the exchanges and everything kind of halted action simultaneously in a sense. But we'll see. We'll see, because as they all start to catch wind and they start to do a little more research of the IBMs and the Fidelities and everybody with their blockchains and their technologies, utilization is going to be the most functioning asset in the future. Utilization. Technological utilization is going to be the future, okay? You got to understand that. I mean, unless everything changes, and this was part of the conversation yesterday, unless you're just a straight prepper, unless you're somebody who has corn in the cupboard and bullets under the bed, then you and I need to have a different conversation. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Wow, seriously long video. Again, with the 80 new subscribers and the 250 new subscribers over the last month and a half, I really do appreciate it. I feel like you're mooning this channel, and I really do appreciate that. Definitely like, subscribe, and comment down below. Start this conversation. What do you think is coming? Like, what do you think is coming down the pipeline for crypto? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it bear? Is it bold? What are we doing? Anyway, thanks, guys. Have a blessed day and a beautiful afternoon and early morning. All right. We'll see you in the next episode.